What's up, guys? Chris with Carve CNC here. We're doing good today. We're going to do a quick Aspire 3D. So let me get StreamYard all squared away here with that. All right. Let's do that. Okay. We're going to go to create new. This is my piece of wood. I have a really nice piece of stained and dyed oak that I'm going to use. It's about 2 inches thick, 1 3/4. So I'll click OK. We're going to go down to modeling. Now, this is Aspire 10.5. You can do this in VCarve, especially being that the whole thing is already put together. You'll have to excuse me having a little bit of issue. But you could put this together in VCarve just as easy. All right, we'll go here. Go Last Supper. And this was already brought in and sized correctly. So if you don't want that and you want to bring in your own, you would just go all the way down, find it, and bring it in. Okay, now you want to make sure everything's around. So this is orientated correctly where the image is actually up. So this is correct and this is correct. The ratios are locked. I know I want it 10.5 high. So it's only 16.4 and it's 3/4 of an inch deep. That's all right. I mean, it'll look really cool having the wood panels next to it. I might do some more carving on the sides. Maybe some 3D carved crosses. That would look really cool. 3/4 inch thick. So let's document that. 0.7774 thick. And we'll center the model. We'll raise it all the way. And let's see. I don't know that I like that one as much. It doesn't seem as prominent. So I'm going to go ahead and import my other one that I already had. I already did all the work to it that I wanted to in terms of bringing out the actual definition of the faces and everything like that. So shape height is 7.875. thick. Okay, I have that documented. We'll close that. We'll go to 3D view. That looks kind of cool. And it doesn't give much in the way of space on the sides. So the dyed strip in the wood will actually show through. So we have an olive green dyed strip that goes right through. Okay. That looks good. So let's go to 2D. Let's go to drawing. Let's select that and see where we're at height wise. We're 23 long. That's not bad. We're 10.5227. That's a little on the large side, just a little. So let's shrink that down to 10.5. That gives me a nice reveal along the bottom. Okay. That looks good. That looks good. Okay. All right, we're going to go over. We're going to go to material setup. Now, you can see over here on the right-hand side on model position and material, it's right up against the top. We're 3/4 of an inch. We're 3/4 of an inch up. Let's drop that down in an 1/8 inch. And the reason being, I want to make sure that I'm down inside of the wood, as the wood is rough cut, so it may be uneven on the surface, and they want to keep that rough texture. So by setting the model down in, I can make sure that I'm all covered and go from there. Okay. Now this is going to take some time to actually rough out. Let's see how. Okay. Now I can take this up. That's 0.003. Amana recommends a 0.0031 chip load at 18,000. I don't really adhere to that. I think I can push that to 200 quite easily. And that means 100 there. Let's change that tool number to 15. Looks good, looks good, looks good, looks good. This is the type of end mill that I will use. This is actually a downcut. I'll be using an upcut. This is a Sky One CNC. All right. So we'll select that. We're going to go to model boundary offset by nothing, machining allowance. Let's take that down to 20. We're going to roster. Let's roster along the X. We'll calculate. Okay, so that's going to be our rough carve. Looks real good. Okay. Let's do a finish carve. We'll go model boundary, boundary offset. We're going to roster, and I like to roster at a 45 whenever I do a finishing. I just feel like it gives me a better design. And this will be the end mill, the tapered ball nose end mill that I use. And I'll go from there with the actual carving. And I'll show a link of what tool I use down in the comments. And we're doing this on our CNC for Newbies 4x8 rack and pinion machine. So we're going to be able to push these numbers quite a bit. I'll probably up my rough cut to 300 inches a minute and go from there. The 3D carve, I'm going to up that quite a bit just because I know the machine can take it. I know the wood can take it and the tool can take it. The tapered ball nose end mills are pretty resilient. She's thinking right now. This thing is going to look awesome when it's done. Let's see. Reset preview. Preview all tool paths. Oh yeah, that looks good. That is going to look so good. I really think we have a winner there. Let's close that. Let's go to setup. I'm going to drop that down in 1/4 of an inch. I don't want to recalculate them yet because I'm going to do some playing around. Step over past depth. We're going to up that past depth to 0.1. We're going to increase that step over to 0.1. We're going to up that to 225. And let's keep it at 200. And let's rename this to four flute hardwood CNC for newbie. All right, let's select that. Now let's recalculate, reset preview, preview all toolpaths. And this is some of the stuff that goes into creating a good toolpath. Let's see. Tip radius, 2 flutes, step over, clearance pass. Let's up that 150, 75. Dilemma. Do I push it knowing that the machine can do it? I do have an extra bit. I say let's do it. Why not, right? YOLO full send. All right. Let's do this. Come on. Trying to get this thing to process. Now, this is a large piece to process. That's one reason why it's taken so long. Very small step overs. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Now remember, I have a pretty hefty processor in this computer, so to have it take that long, I would hate to see what some of your guys' laptops are processing if they don't even crash. Okay. Reset preview. Preview all toolpaths. Oh yeah, that's going to look great. Jesus's face looks good. All right, I like it. We're going to post-process this for the CNC for newbies. Do we want to add anything on the sides? Maybe some crosses or something? Do we want to do that? Let's import B. What does that cross look like? That actually doesn't look bad. Let's see here. We're going to go in. We're going to add a little bit of fun to this. 3D files, B, images. I don't think we want to add anything other than just religious. We could do I don't know. I like maybe these two crosses, or maybe that cross and that badge. That would be kind of cool. We could do like a Mother Mary carve with it. I don't know. I don't want to get it too busy. I kind of like this one or this one. Let's do 194. So we're going, morning, Seth. How are you? Let's go with 194. So we're going to open 0194. We're going to make that 6 inches. We're going to lock that. Why is that wider or taller than it is wider? His shoulders bring it down. Okay. Inches. Let's unlock that. Let's make that 0.7875. Lock, apply, down, okay. Let's take that. We'll move that over. Now, let's go to drawing. We'll center that. We'll center that. We're going to go 30.25 by 11.5. We're going to create a rectangle, 30.25 by 11.5. We're going to create. We're going to offset by 1 inch. We'll close it. That doesn't seem right. Let's go 0.5. Okay, that's better. So we're going to take that and we're going to hold shift, take that, and we're going to level it there. We're then going to okay. There's that. Okay. That gives us a 1/2 inch around. We can run clamps or whatever we need to do around that. What do you think? You think that's too busy? That might just be too busy. I think we're good there. We're going to leave that as is. Oh yeah, Seth. This year is going to hurt for steel. All right. Okay, so we're going to post-process this for mock. We're going to save toolpath. Oh, what do we got going on here? I think I froze it. She's thinking. It's I undid a whole bunch of stuff. So I might just go through and redo that so it doesn't have to think. But that's what I'm going to cut today. So take it easy. Have a good one.